And we start with the landmark news that after several decades of pain and injustice, the Korean victims of Japan's wartime system of sexual slavery have finally gotten restitution and an apology from Tokyo. The deal was struck between the foreign ministers of the two countries on Monday. Our Kwon Soa has the details.
It's a historic day for the two countries, as the so-called comfort women issue has been one of the most thorniest matters that have divided Seoul and Tokyo, straining their bilateral ties for years. After holding talks for a little more than an hour, Korea's Foreign Minister Yun Byung and his counterpart Fumio Kishida made a formal announcement on their landmark resolution. Major breakthroughs include Japan taking responsibility and formally apologizing to the elderly women survivors, which Minister Fumio Kishida expressed on behalf of Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, marking the first official apology made at this level.
The comfort women issue is an issue whereby many women under the then military's involvement bore deep scars to their honor and dignity. And from this perspective, the Japanese government acutely feels responsible.
And the statement Kishida read out included the compensation issue, which was another of Korea's major demands. Seoul and Tokyo decided that Korea will establish a foundation for which the Japanese government will be funding an amount of 1 billion yen. According to a source, this is seen as a creative mechanism that could lead to a satisfiable accord on both sides.
Under the premise the Japanese government fully implements the bilateral agreement, the Korean government confirms that the issue has been bilaterally settled, definitely and irreversibly.
However, there remains some ambiguity on the statement, as some say it doesn't clearly specify whether the Japanese government is taking legal responsibility. That's why there are concerns that the primary people affected by this issue, which are the former victims of Japan's wartime sexual enslavement, may not accept the landmark settlement. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.